kababayan, ang mahal natin at ang nagmamahal sa atin, Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Maraming salamat po. Kindly sit down. Alam mo, bihirang-bihira ako umiiyak. Lalo na nung I could remember maybe the times that I cried, my father and mother died, but rare, very rare. Ito lang ang bisita ko na maybe I will do it again. I really do not know. But this is the first time na paluha ako na nandito ako sa aking mga kababayang Pilipino. Maybe because nandito rin ako sa Holy Land and do not believe that hindi ko naman sinabing hindi ako naniniwala ng Diyos. Sinabi ko lang, ayaw kong maniwala sa Diyos mo. You know, when you attack me in public, using God as a platform, picturing me or portraying me as a devil, you open the issue to debate. But I believe in the supreme God that my father and mother passed into me. So, huwag kayong maniwala dyan sa intriga na hindi ako naniniwala ng Diyos. Politika lang yan, kagaya ng ngayon, sinasabi nila na may shortage daw ng bigas. Marami namang bigas. Paparating pa nga dito eh. Ngayon, sumobra nga. You know, those are politics. But I would like to remind you that I won because of the vote of the Filipino. Alam ninyo na wala akong, well, PDP was a political party, but it was moribund, hindi masyado active, with a few members. But when I ran, it has become the party now because of the one, pagka-presidente, ikaw talagang mahawak ng partido. So, maya ko lang ipakilala yung mga bisita natin kasi I have some urgent things to tell you. First is, I would like to thank Israel for inviting me to visit the Holy Land. Second is, I would also like to say thank you for hosting so many of my countrymen in the state of Israel, and that I have yet to hear any na problema manggaling man sa anong-anong klaseng Pilipino nandito. You know, alam mo tayong Pilipino ganito. We speak different languages. Ako Bisaya, kayo Ilocano, then yung iba Bicolano. Sige, puro gwapo na lang para pagkapanganda para bagay, one of the few Filipino places outside of the country, nakikita ko na maraming maganda talaga. Sa labi pa lang, bakit ang magaganda hindi pinapasok? Bakit ang mas maganda lang ang pinapasok? Well, anyway, I would like to say with gratitude sa Israel for inviting me and for being good to my countrymen. Besides, siguro, ang asawa ko, Zimmerman. So, one of the few yung pumunta sa Pilipinas noong when there was war in Europe. They were there to seek sanctuary. They were there to avoid the trouble of the times. And my daughter is Zimmerman, one of those descendants nila. Kaya ito lang ang Zimmerman na nanuntok ng sirip sa... Well, that is the first. The second is I'm here because of the sheer number of Filipinos. And I would like to just have a dialogue with the government. Tingnan ko kung anong maitulong ko para to better manage the huge number of my countrymen here. And after that, I'll go to Jordan also. There are 48,000 doon. Mga 28 kayo dito. It behoves upon me to see to it na yung mga kababayan kong Pilipino are in the best of health and a state of living na maganda. One of the best places that you have to. And I don't mind, isa sa pinakamagandang lugar na pwede mo talagang mapuntahan and you are treated as a human being. Kaya if hindi naman minasama, if it is not really a wrong proposal, pardon me, but if Israel would want, ipadala ko doon lahat ang Pilipino dito. Kasi mas maganda ang buhay dito. Well, ngayon about my job, I said you voted for me. I never had, except for the help of Aimee Marcos in Luzon and Abet Garcia of Bataan. Wala na po akong leader. Ni barangay captain isa o kagawad lang man, wala ako. In the entire Visayas where my father comes from, Cebu, Danau, wala nga ako doon. In the entire region, sa Cebu, wala akong isang, doon ang tatay ko na pinanganak, ha? Ni wala akong isang, paski konsehal na barangay. And in Mindanao, well, of course, katagaroon na kasi ako. I was nurtured, and I grew up in Mindanao, so Mindanaoan talaga ako. I would never claim to be anything else except a creature coming from... So, nanalo talaga ako. And it was because of my messaging. Now, I'd like to tell you, what I came here for is really to explain to you na all the promises that I have made to the Filipino, kinocomply ko ngayon. Madali lang kasi ako noon matapos ng speech because I had none. Except that I said, if you elect me, about 5, even during the presidential debates, I was the first to finish because kukunti lang ang masabi ko. Ang sinabi ko lang sa Pilipino na I will try to stop corruption in government. Ginagawa ko po iyan. And the first to benefit from that order was ang mga kababayan ko, even returning to the Philippines. Wala na hong inspection ngayon ng mga bag. Pinagbawal ko talaga yan. Wala na. Pag-uwi kayo, wala nang... Alam mo kasi, I really find it almost unsettling na wala no particular administration. napagbaba niyan sa pag-deplane sa cargo, it goes down to a bodega and it is loaded to conveyor going up. Meron na ang X-ray doon. Bakit po mag-X-ray noon? Kaya sabi ko, tanggalin na ninyo yan, pati yung putang. Amen. Sabi ko, bakit? Pati yung tanim, pag nahuli ko kayo dyan, sabi ko, kakainin mo talaga yung yawa ko. Oh. Ngayon, wala na yan. Kung tanim pera, huwag na lang kayo maingay, didilagnin mo na. Pero, you can go in and out sa customs ngayon, wala nang may X-ray. Kung walang silbi yung puta, tapon na natin yan. So, yan ang isa dyan. No more cigarettes. Ni-warningan, Tugadi is here. Si Art Tugadi, ito yung classmate ko sa law school sa San Beda. He was our valedictorian. Kaya kita mo ngayon ang kagagandaan ng infrastructure ng mga airports. Kanya yan sa Cebu. Kayo mga taga Cebu, if you go now, kaganda ng airport niyo. Totoo lang. First class. Just like Hong Kong. And, alam mo, sabihin nila, Art, tuwindig ka nga. Tagayan nito. Mahusay ito. Valedictorian namin yan sa College of Law. And, alam mo, noon he used to be a working student. But through hard work, he was at that time a student, but he was already a CEO of a shipping company. Ngayon po, bilyonaryo ito. Huwag kayong maniwala ng mga no such thing. He's really a billionaire. Isa sa mga classmates ko. Kaya nag-assemble ako ng lahat na walang basta korupsyon, wala yan. The latest that I fired was a general of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Yun na po. Sabi ko sa kanila, wag na wag. Kasi yung team ko na pumasok kasama ko, nung puro nagsilbi sa akin since I was a mayor, nawala na almost lahat. Kaya yan ang irony of life. Pupunta sa iyo, udyuking ka, sabihin, Rod, tumakbo ka na kasi corruption dito nung baka matapos to. Eh, nagpresidente nga ako, sila naman pala ang nauna. Ganyan talaga ang buhay. Kaya kayo, nung mag-uwi kayo, patakbuhin kayo doon ng mayor, tapos gano'n nga, sabi mo lang, okay lang, basta matino lang kayong lahat. I cannot, I've been mayor for 23 years sa Davao. I've been a congressman and I've been a vice mayor to my daughter, yung panahon na nang bubugbog ng tao. Ito yung, she really mauled the sheriff. I don't know, but hindi sila nag-intindihan. I have assembled men and puro ano to, puro talagang maasahan ninyo. Kasi yan ang pangako ko. At ako po'y galing sa hirap. Pagka umalis ka ng isang probinsya mo at pupunta ka ng Mindanao, ikaw po'y ay immigrant ka lang doon or migrants ka lang doon. So, pagka ikaw ay Kristiyanos, ikaw ay Tagalog, Bisaya, you are not from Mindanao. Ang Mindanao, kung may mga kapatid tayo dito, are all Moro. That's the tribe. They are not Arab, but they are Moro, but they are all Muslims. So pag nagpunta ka doon, ang salita, if your mother tongue, you talk in Tagalog, Ilocano, Bisaya, not the Maguindanao, Maranao, Iranon, Sama, Tausug, Patiyakan, those are the major tribes who were there ahead first because Islam was first there to evangelize the place. The Christians followed. Kaya tayong lahat, well, of course, my mother is in Mindanao. Pero yung pumasok doon, halos lahat kami, mga taga Davao, puro kami migrants. Puro punta kami doon kasi mahirap lang kami. We would have ventured to kagaya natin. We have to go to a new land to cultivate anong bagay so that greener pasture may maibigay tayo sa ating mga anak. Kaya ako dyan, i-explain ko na in relation to the second pangako ko. Kaya ako maraming kaso. Gago kasi itong... Sabi kasi nila, sinabi ko, what was my second promise? I will put to stop druga. When I became mayor of Davao, I said to the community, I am going to build a city not for rich people because that is an economy, laro ng ekonomiya yan. But I will build a city that will be comfortable for you. So sinabi ko, do not destroy the city that I'm going to build for my Davaoeño brothers and sisters. Do not destroy our children kasi yan lang ang kayamanan namin. Pag matanda na kami, hindi naman kami milyonaryo. So pagtanda namin, papaaralin namin yung mga anak namin at matanda na kami somebody will feed us. Lugaw, way for our medicines, magbayad sa oxygen mo, pagkatapos magbili ng memorial park para ilibing ka. Kasali na ang punerarya niyan. Mahal masyado mamatay. Do not do it because I will kill you. Kayong mga hindi taga Davao, try, if you have accumulated maybe savings, go to Davao. Look at Davao. Ang mahirap lang sa Davao, it used to be 2 o'clock. Nung nag-mayor ako, sabi ko, 1, tapos na yan. Because, you have to sleep, you have to work. Sabi ko, no smoking, binawal ko na. Baski saan sa Davao, wala ka makitang nag-sigarilyo. Totoo, wala magsabi, hindi ko daw kaya. Sabi ko, tingnan natin. Wala nang paputok sa Pasko. Silent night, holy night. You know? It's holy and silent, so stop. Get down. Yun ang, Davao is, alas 12, kala mo, marsyalo. Tahimik na talaga ang Davao. Totoo yan. Punta man kayo. Tapos, pagdating ni Inday naman, ewan ko kung anong nakain ni Inday. Ginawa na niyang, sabi niya, sige, alas 12 na. So ngayon, alas 12, mas matahimik na ang Davao. Walang lumalabas sa Davao. Yung tambay-tambay sa kanto. Makita ka nito, pagdaan niya, wala, huli ka. Wala talaga sa Davao. Yung mga tambay-tambay sa gabi. Malinis ang daan. Mayroon dyan, convenience store. Mayroon dyan, pero yung bugoy-bugoy, Wala na. So gusto ko sana ang gawin sa Pilipinas yan. Pero mahirapan ako dahil, alam mo na, itong tarantadong human rights. Well, I am not referring to any particular person or attributing it to a personality, no. But alam mo, matindi, sabihin ko na sa iyo ngayon, the running of drugs in Southeast Asia was taken over by the bamboo triad. Yung noong sa Asia nag-ooperate. Well, there are a lot of puppies in some countries. I cannot name them. I do not want to offend anybody. So dito naman sa Amerika, malakas ang cocaine because Señalosa is trying to control the flow of itong container worldwide. Yan ang ginagamit nila. So Señalosa of Mexico is trying to control the containers. That's the kung saan-saan nila taguan. Kasi I was able to apprehend 67 bricks of ganito ka. And the containers ng... So, malaking away ito. And you know what, yan nga. We kaya din yun. You work. You are far better, luckier, and more happy here. Sa ibang lugar, what do they get? Abuse. Sleep is 3 hours. Kasi isang employer, tapos yung anak ng bahay niya, anak ng putang ina niya. Linisin niya lahat yan. That's why it's limited to 3 hours. It is a uniform complaint. When they get home, they say 2 or 3 hours a day. And the food is not. Kaya I will not name any particular country, but of recent events, I was able to, sila ni Bebot, provided these are the conditions. I'm not going to mention it here total. Nandito, you're in the best of care. And I said, iba na talaga ang Israel because it knows how to define a human being. Ang third, ginagawa ko na yan. Sabi mo, hinto, when I became president, ganun. Do not do it. Do not destroy my country because I will kill you. And if they are asking if it is true, then I'm telling everybody, including the whole world, it is true. Because if you destroy my country, you are destroying me and my beloved Philippines. Do not do that. And do not destroy our young. Kasi hindi tayo milyonaryo. One day you will retire. The savings that we send it home. Marami dito pumupunta. Kaya nga ako talagang napaiyak ako kanina. It's not because of one person. Makita ko kayo and I need to protect everybody. You know, maski na paano, by whatever measure, if you are out of your country, it is really a very lonely job. Maski na nandiyan ka sa carnival, even if you're part of the carnival there, no amount of whatever can assuage your feeling of loneliness. Kaya kayo nagpahirap, di padala ninyo yung pera, just like the others, in more, we'll say, unsatisfactory working conditions. Padala ng pera, tapos dadating naman itong mga putang inang mga drugista, gaganunin nila yan araw-araw, hanggang mo bigay ang tao. So pag uwi ng isang pobre, pagdating niya doon, all the years of suffering, enduring, tinitiis, sinisikmura na lang kung ano ang nangyari. And yet, pagdating niya doon, makikita niya ang anak niya hindi nakatapos, makita niya yung anak niya na gago na tulilik na. And why? Because Shabu makes my people slaves. They transform a Filipino who is of sound mind to someone who is inutil for the rest of his life. Gawain mo silang slaves to a chemical called shabu. Now, if you are the president of a country and you are being treated with a shit like that, what will you do? They will kill you. That would be in defense of my people. Sabi ko nga, in defense of the Filipino. That's what's the military for. So what's our purpose here? What's the purpose of the armed forces? To protect the people and preserve the Republic of the Philippines. Yun yung trabaho namin. Ngayon, pangatlo, sinabi ko, hindi ako makialam sa transaction sa gobyerno. Now, nandito lahat ang almost the cabinet members. Walang papel na transaction. MRT, LRT, big projects, billions of projects, dam, it does not reach my table. Either at home or in the office. It starts with Tugade and it ends in Tugade's desk. It starts with Bilio's job and it ends there. He makes the decision. He follows up, then I fire him. Ganon rin. The Defense Department. However, for the aeroplano, barko, iyo yan. Hindi ako makialam. Huwag mong pabutin dito. Kaya ko magmura. Baski yung mga, wag dito kay atin ito. No? PTB4, that's ours. I think nobody's a domestic network is here. Ganon. So kaya ako magmura ng ABS, magmura ako ng Inquirer, wala kang makuha sa akin. Hindi ako, wala yan. Ako basta sweldo lang, wala akong ibang perma. Honest. Sinabi ko sa ako, wala akong ibang pinipirma, allowance ko, wala. Sweldo lang. Galing doon sa land bank, pasok nila, tapos magdating doon sa nanay ni Sarah. Yan ang good boy. Akong Bisaya yon. Sinabi ko, hindi ko napatagalin ito, kay gutom na ako. Puro utot na ito, hangin. Hindi ako nakakain, siyempre nakatulog ako eh. Pag gising ko, palanding na pala. Pag ihi ko, sabay utot, walang laman. So, then the third is, sabi ko, I will have never, I will allow any transaction. And fourth is that I will talk to the enemies of the state to seek peace. So I'm talking to the NPA. Ito naman si Season kasi. Palambasa, ang binabantayan ko, ang complexion ko, discoloration daw. Alam mo, alam naman ng mga hindi ako nagagamit ng, Pupunta ko ng mga kampo sa military, ang init yan. Maglakad ka pa. Yung sunscreen, ayaw ko yan. Kaya nasusunog. Pero if I take a few days off, mga 1 week after, 2 weeks, nawawala yan. Pero pinapakialam niya na kumatos daw ako. Isulat mo. Dito pala sabi, huwag kang mag-bad words kasi nandito pala. PTB4 and social media. So a lot of our countrymen are listening now. Well, just the same, if I want to, ganun talaga ang bunganga ko. Ewan mo bakit? Pag nag-init ng ulo ko, ganun talaga. Baski saan? Even in diplomatic, pag ako'y nagtulilik, tsaka may sakit ako ganito, I grew up in a place na halo kami. I could understand yung Tagalog, Ilocano. Tige, lumbong gahambal ka sa Ilonggo. Te, damo sa Ilonggo, Davao Gano'n na. Ara man, kagwapa sa. Ito. Te, kung may boyfriend mo sa layo, di makita, tagarong gabi I will talk to the enemies of the state. We have made progress with the MNLF, and for as long as they want peace, I want peace, and it would be on equal terms. It will be a republic, equality, and the things that all a democracy wants. But itong NPA, the communists, I would maybe too intransigency, and he's already old. I do not want to badmouth him. Pero kasi mayabang lang, sabi niya, ito, dying of, ako, kasi dextrose na, Sus Mariusep. Alam mo ang bakit ako medyo mataas ang buhay ko? Saka medyo medyo nakakalakad pa ako nung, alam mo bakit? Bakit? Dahil sa magandang Pilipinas. At marami yan. Sabihin na naman nila, misogynist ako, woman, Ito mga magsabi ko lang, may maraming rape sa, sabi ko, siguro, kasi maraming maganda sa Davao. Hindi ko naman sabi ni rape lahat yan. But you are almost mesmerized or tempted. Kasi that's how you control yourself. This is democracy. Freedom of expression. And the third is that I have invited everyone. Israel, lahat, Chinese. Although I have this basic, kami sa Amerikano may anuhan kami. Hindi naman alitan, but I cannot really simply, I cannot understand them, period. So, not the American citizen, but yung gobyerno nila. Kasi, hindi ko malaman. Si Obama, in public, in a press briefing, knowing fully well that he was talking about me, who is a head of state, however small and humble may be, he castigated me about human rights. So, sinubrahan niya eh. If you have qualms, if you have complaints against me, go to the United Nations. File your complaint there and ask for a hearing. Hindi yan, diretsuhin mo ako, you tell me in public that I am wrong, blah, 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 blah. Kaya sa nagalit ako, sabi ko, putang ina, Obama, you can go to hell. You son of a bitch. Sinabi ko yan. Because he was not a civilized person anyway. Being a president of the republic, of a republic, you ought to know the basic rules. You do not criticize, especially if it is a problem of the country that you are criticizing. You don't know anong solusyon mo. I look at America now. Tignan ninyo Netflix, yung dope and everything. They're suffering. Ngayon, here is America. Then comes Trump. Trump is a good friend of mine. He is. Because he speaks my language and he's a bit warmer. Obama was a cold person. Malamig. Always at a distance. Even his talkatives. But Trump, hey, Rodrigo, you're my guy. You're my guy here. You're doing it right. I will follow you. So, forcing me to say, where do I go from here? Here is one guy, president, another president. So, ano gawin? I cannot understand you. Two presidents praising you, and one is condemning you. Hindi ko dala. Mabuti pa si Trump. He said it during the Philippine visit. So, Trump is a good friend of mine. Obama, well, of course, well then it would be appropriate also to say at this time to Mr. Obama that you are now a civilian, and I am sorry for uttering those words. No, it was just a plain talkative also like yours. We have learned our lessons very well. Nagkakaintindihan tayo. So if it is to your heart to forgive, you forgive. I have forgiven you. Just like yung lahat na mga girlfriends ko noong binata pa ako. Baka masuntok tayo dyan, tumahimik kayo. I have forgiven them also. Pinatawad ko na silang lahat. Ano pa ba? Yun lang ang mensahe ko. Basta mahal ko kayo at magpakamatay ako. I am risking my... Alam mo, at the start of my presidency, you were already listening. I said, if I win, I will put on the table my life, my honor, and even the presidency. For the Filipinos. So, kaya kung may panahon kayo, let's wind up by introducing. We have the Foreign Affairs Secretary, Alan Peter Cayetano, and his wife, Mayor Maria Lani. Mayor ng Taguig si Lani. Then Davao City Mayor Sara Zimmerman Duterte. Ayaw ko kung saan ito magkampi. But I am sure, even during many times, pro-Israel talaga to. Ang problema kay Inday, she is a colonel, reservist of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. So, medyo mabigat ito sa... Then we have the Executive Secretary, Salvador Medaldia, and his wife, Maria Barco. Ma'am, ayan, si ma'am. Tumindig ka, ma'am, para makita nila. Labor and Employment Secretary Silvestro Bello III. Pumapalakpak kayo, alam mo totoo, ito si Bello, pati yung BIR ko, si Dulay, we were occupying the same dormitory. Magkaharap ito sila ni Dulay from Baguio. Hindi naman kami taga Maynila talaga eh. At si Bebot, Isabela, mga Ilocano, Ukinam. Kasi ganito sa dormitoryo, ganito yan. Pag umaga, maglinya na kami niyan. Malaki maraming washroom. Pero hubad kami magligo lahat. Walang, parang barracks talaga ng military. Toothbrush na ako. Tapos si Bebot, Ilocano hinugasan niya yung rubber shoes niya. Tapos, mahilig si basketball Ginamit ko yung sabon ko, lamos na ako. Tapos, sabi niya, pahiram sabon mo. Ano mo ginawa? Hindi pala, toothpaste. Ang nililinis niya yung brush ng... Pagkatapos, kuha siya ng toothpaste, siya, pahiram ha, ginawa niya yung sa tubig. Pahiram. Sige lagay niya doon sa toothpaste niya. Yung ginamit niya sa sapatos niya. Totoo yan. Masyadong bright. Ilocano. And then he's Ilocano. Pero karamihan sa cabinet members ko, mga puro ex-military. Si Delfin Lorenzano, he's from Pikit, Cotabato, North. Pero, migrant yan sila from Ilocos Norte, no? Ang, ancestral province, no? Pangasinan. Si Edith, ang misis ni... ma'am, ang misis ni Dolphin Lozana. Alam mo, hindi ko kayo binubula, ha? Lahat ng cabinet members ko, puro bright yan. Then, si Secretary Medjaldia, a bright guy also, abogado to. He's my executive secretary. Then, Alan Peter Cayetano, bright to, from UP. Then, we have Mon Lopez, yung go-negosyo, kanya yan. DTI, Department of Trade. Bongo has been my executive assistant. Ito, ang masabi ko lang, kung workings lang sa government, he was my assistant, kasi yung original ko, kalaro niya, tapos bumagsak, namatay. Pero military yon, ito si Bong, hindi, sabi niya na, ako na lang muna, kasi wala ka pa. Nabigla ako yung gabing yun Sabi niya, ako na lang. Sige. So, pero ito si Bong, baka akala kasi nito Chinese, ang tatay niya. Ang nanay nito, Tesoro, taga Batangas. Yung barong, Tesoro, totoo. Kasi akala nila, minimalit na kasi, alam mo, Chinese go. So, pero totoo niyan, ang nanay nito, Tesoro. Bilyonaryo na yun. Totoo ka, anak, totoo. Talagang anak mayaman to. Wala itong ginawa kung hindi Pero graduate ng Lasal to. Lasalbo ito. Kaya lang, yung word assistant, akala mo walang nalalaman kasi assistant lang. But actually, bright ito yung mahusay rin sa lahat. anong pinapagawa ko. Alam na niya, ito, hindi ako nagpapatawa, yung katapusang commander ng NPA, pati yung presidente, kilala niya. Kasi nasanay sa akin, labas-pasok rin ako sa politiko eh. Ang inday, minsan kinausap namin yung NPA, siya lang. Kasi yung project niya, ginugulo ng NPA. Sabi niya pa, samahan mo ako. Tangina yung mga NPA na yan. Kaya kami ng bukid, usap nila. Tayo sana, huwag kang sumali. Hindi ako sumali. Yan lang kami ni Bong sa labas. Tingin-tingin kami sa mga baril ng NPA. So, marunong ito. Marunong talaga ito. Kung yan lang naman mga, sus Mario, septic naman ang Senado. Ang akin, hindi ako nagtuturo ng tao, but next time, kumuha naman kayo ng, yung, medyo may, tingnan lang naman ninyo yung biodata. Huwag na yan si Bong, kasi baka ito tatakbo, baka hindi. So, pero mga bright talaga to. Then, you have, ito yung glamour boy namin, si presidential legal advisor, Sal Panelo. Diba? Tignan mo yung barong niya, hindi mo maintindihan. If it is a barong at all. Then you have Senator Gordon. You have to contend with this guy. He's very talented. And I don't know, but someday he will go up. Then sunod si Harry Roque. Kasama niya ang misis niya, si Myla Roque. Then si Tony Boy Florendo, Davao. Then sa OFW representative, congressman, OFW. Alam po yung sunod si Congresswoman, you, as in you. Then you have Congressman Villapuerte sa Bicol. And you have yung inyong dating tigas sa Quezon City, si Sunny Belmonte. Then you have Bert Romulo. Ayan. Tapos, Bots, Greco Belica. Ito yung nag-expose ng corruption sa military. Member ito ng Presidential Crime Commission. At pinapatakbo ko, ayaw eh. Totoo. May prinsipyo ito. Wala itong ginawa kung hindi mag-expose ng anomalya sa gobyerno. Then you have puro military man ito, hindi ko pakilala. Isa lang yung kasali ng kudita, si Allen Kapuyan. Balik gobyerno na yan. Then Ambassador Rafael Harpas. Sir, ating ambassador. I'm sorry. Ang ambassador nila doon sa atin. Bago lang siya ang pinatira. The other day, he went to Malacanang. Was it the other day, sir? Yes. And he was talking about my visit tonight with you. Seated beside him is the former ambassador ng Israel. So, Mababait to sila sa atin. And may I just also tell you that during the I would not want to keep it a secret. Anyway, alam naman ng lahat. They provided most of the intelligence gadgets that we use to win the Marawi surge. Galing. And they have provided us so many to keep our country in order and peaceful. So, kanila yan. And si Moka, maraming kalaban. Maraming siyang kalaban, well, I don't know, but sabi ko just on. Alam mo, ganito yan eh. There are things na tingin ko medyo nasubrahan. But just the same, as a president who is sworn to protect the Constitution and enforce it, it is covered with yung privilege na freedom of expression. Wala kung ano niyang gusto niyang sabihin, kay empleyado siya ng opisina ko o sa labas as a private citizen, that is not really my concern. As long as it is covered sa provision ng Constitution, freedom of expression. So, ano sa? Tapos, dito tayo sa likod, noong nag-ano siya, but I would not ask him to go out of the cabinet now. But I'm eyeing him kasi disiplinado at dumaan ito talaga sa lahat na kahirap, all that a military man, a soldier would suffer. Ang former chief of staff ko, si General Anyo, DILG secretary na ito ngayon. Kinuha ko talaga to kasi sabi ko, tumakbo ka ng senador. Remember him. Baka wala na ako sa opisina. I might be out of office at that time or not enough time to campaign for anybody. But if this name crops up, remember him, I told you na. Pakinggan na lang ninyo. General Anyo. Talagang disciplinarian. Kaya behave ang mga mayors ngayon. Because DILG, it has jurisdiction over local governments. Tapos, ang isa pa, talagang honest ito. Ang ano lang, akala mo, sa totoo lang, makita ng pinakagagong empleyado sa gobyerno ngayon? Anong sino? O totoo, so, sa ugali lang. Well, I have my faults before, mayor, congressman. But it was never a question or issue of money. Pero kung sabihin mo minarama, yung bugoy style, ako yun. Ako ang problema ninyo. Pero wag ko lang nakawin yung pera ninyo, okay ka. Ako lang ang sumasagot talaga. Ako lang yung presidente na magsasabi ng putang ina ninyo. Narinig naman ninyo. Talagang pumuputok ako. Yung mas mabuti rin gano'n, kasi nakita ko, mas medyo may sindak na kunti. Kasi magsabi sila, si Duterte, okay ba itong araw na ito? Kasi okay yan, bago silang siya, sabihin mo, may pag-usapan. Kasi kung hindi ka rin, basta na lang, anuhin mo yung kababayan, hindi ito pwede. Hindi talaga ako nagtatago ng samang loob. Sila tuloy yung mga military ay nagsasabi, huwag lang muna gano'n, isip ka lang. Ako yung, pero ako rin yung nauna, pag may magdaan na babae dyan sa, sino yan? Yan bagong, sa opisina ko, i-assign mo yan. Kaya gusto ko, hindi, biro lang yan. I-pick upin naman. tanda na ako, 73. Nandiyan pang anak ko, naging 78 na tuloy ako. Doon tahimik na tao. Pero walang ka-issue-issue. Pero hindi rin siya outgoing, parang reserved kasi. Hindi kagaya kung magsabi lang ko, putang inan to. Tinginan na kaagad oh, bakit mayor? Kasi ayaw kong magpatawag ng presidente. If you want to address me as mayor. Maybe hindi kita mapansin kasi hindi ako sanay. Do not address me, presidente. Hindi kita pansinin. Minsan ayaw ko, minsan talagang hindi ko ma-relate na ako yun. So you just call me mayor, maintindihan ko na ako yun. So itong tao na ito, he has tried before, but he is really, magtanong ka sa syudad niya. Mabait ito. He is known for his gentle manner. Kung magsalita yan, basi ngayon, pasalitain ko, tinan mo, halos hindi mo marinig. Kasi ako nandito, hindi naman ako gaya kay Duterte na unang hinahanap ang magaganda. Puro maganda man silang lahat dito. Kaya ba kaya niya? Kaya ligawan. Ganito, ganyan niya siya magsalita. But talagang, kung maghanap ka lang naman, kaya sabi ko, tignan mo na yung puro ingay, wala namang totoong lumalabas. Wala namang investigasyon pagkatapos ng hiyain mo lang ang tao, wala namang demanda. Yung mag-gano'n na mag-grandstanding para lang mapansin. Pero sa totoo lang, gusto ninyo ng worker, yung tao na, totoo, congressman pwede kayong mamili, maski sino. Pero yung mga senador, lalo na, malayo naman sa inyo, choose the best. Ngayon, hindi ako magsabi na sila yon. Marami pang Pilipinong dadating dyan na tatakbo. Pero, please naman, maawa naman kayo sa bayan ninyo. Kikita mo naman yung anong ginagawa ng iba. Gawain mo dito, mali ka. Gawin mo ito dito, mali ka. Saan mo ako gustong pumunta? Yan ang mahirap sa ano. Kakayahan drugs. Ilang beses na ako inatake nila. Ilang beses ako inimbestiga. I never changed my story. The narratives is still the same. Basta sabi ko, ang bayan ko, huwag talaga ka because I will kill you. Baski ikaw, sabi ko, ikaw, congressman ka, senador ka, kumawa ka ng droga. Pag hindi kita katayin, let's say ka, kaya never, wala akong drama. Pero may mga tao na well-meaning na mabait talaga. Isa ito nang hinayang ako. Yung mga crisis sa Bicol, pagputog ng bulkan, ito naman kasi si Mayon, mayat-maya, mag-init ang ulo. Takbuhan naman kami doon. Si kanya, Villapuerte, kanya lugar man yan. Bakit mainit ba ang Mayon dyan? Pakilala ko lang sa inyo. Subukan lang ninyo. Walang talo-talo rin ito. Nag-graduate na lang si Francis Tolentino, the former mayor of the Yan. Gusto niyo ng mayor na mambait o senador na magagamit. Sayang kasi 13 yan, tapos 12, tapos 12 na puro ugok. So, patay na. May mga tao naman dito na, tapos itong taga-Pangasinan naman. Ito yung dating PSG ni Arroyo at saka naging Chief of Staff. Pareho sila ni General Esperon, Pangasinan. Then, Art Tugade, nasabi ko naman, Bebot. Ngayon, ang ating Minister sa Energy, mga oil, gasolina, taga mo na pa, 2 minutes, 3. Alam mo, Yung mga minsan mag-insulto sa ating bayan, nakakainis yan. Huwag daw ako magmura. Sige, yawa na lang. Bisaya man yan. And maybe before I forget, yung andito sa listahan, ang ating ambassador, nandito, nakalimutan ko. Sige, kasi kayo tawa-tawa dyan. Si Ambassador Neil, Imperial, Israel. So, na-complete na. Nandito. Tama. Nandito pala si Governor Chavit Singson. Babay-babay kayo dyan. Alam mo sino nag-organize ng magagandang babae? Siya yung franchise owner ng Miss Universe. Pero sa awa ng Diyos, ni minsan walang pinakilala sa aking isa. Dinala lahat doon sa Bigan. Tapos si Governor Charis Umalik. Malapit ko makalimutan, ma'am. Bingbong Crisologo, tapos na. Tatakbo ka ata ng mayor sa Quezon City. Bakit? May naghihintay babae sa'yo doon sa Ilocos. So, bakit hindi ka na makabalik doon? Sinasabi ko na sa iyo noon, Bingbong, tama na yung 2-3 pamilya. Paano ka makauwi ngayon doon sa inyo? Malalaki na yung anak mo sa first and second. Pakang ka talaga dyan. Yan ang mahirap. Ang akin, ang kasalita mo lang. So, si Alcosi ng Basbate. Mindoro. Basbate. Magkalapit kasi yung lugar. Tapos si Harry, tapos ka naman, no? Si Harry Roque. Ganoon lang yan, ha? Pero mahusay ito, ha? Bugado to. It's from UP. It's very articulate. Yan ang pinakamagandang, yung medyo smart elect, tapos may alam. So, ito yung nandito ngayon. Ito sabi ko yung mga bright. Talagang bright to sila lahat. Kami ito si Tugade, 94, 93, 92. Tapos kami doon sa likod, 76, 75. Totoo. Nag-graduate ako ng high school, 7 years. 7 years. Ako yung original K-12. Ano man magawa natin kung hanggang kaya natin. Pero alam mo yung swerte talaga ng tao. Kaya ako before I sleep, I pray. I pray to God, lalo na yung nanalo ako. Bakit man ako ang nilagay mo, Diyos ko? Na alam mo man na small time lang tayo. Sabi mo, hindi ko talaga maintindihan ko. Siguro baka may what comes to me in my mind when of course it is, nobody is answering. But takes place, the conversation or the narrative that's inside your brain, is ito. Kaya ako yung promises ko, lalo na yung corruption, pati drugs, wala talagang, no quarters given ako dyan, no quarters. Pati yung pera-pera, lumagpas ng, basta bigyan mo ako isang bodegang pera, what will I do with it? Wag kayong do not be offended, but unang-una mahal. But because of our, the lives of the Filipinos in the Middle East is of national interest. That's the highest national interest natin. Kaya ako nandito sa inyo. Kaya ako, baski presidente na lang, wala masyadong, hindi naman ako, hindi nga ako ng cum laude, summa cum laude. Itong cum laude namin dito, si Art, cum laude Art, no? Graduate ko. Si Dick siguro, so debater ng Ateneo. Secretary Lorenzana was valedictorian. So, alam mo niya kung sinong classmate niya sa Cotabato? Si Pastor Kibuloy. Pastor Kibuloy, mahusay na yung classmate sila sa Notre Dame. Puro ito, I've gathered almost all the brilliant men available na I know, whom I can trust, that who can work with me. But you know what? Do you know what? Oh. All of these bright men behind me are just my workers. So if you have a son who is consistently 75, let him be. He will be president one of these days. So I wish you all, I said, hindi ako palabulan na tao. When I call it spade, it's spade. I do not tread into melodramatics. But napaluha ako kanina. Not exactly. You're better off than the rest of your brothers and sisters in the region. Pero napaluha lang ako, tingin ako siya na you're happy kayo. And it gives me one of the greatest pleasure. It's not really that I have done something to make my Filipino brothers and sisters happy. Well, magandang gabi at maraming salamat sa inyo.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Maraming salamat po ating mahal na Pangulo